Hey guys, it is Scott the Steamroller Steen with Steamroller Picks and soon to be with Hit the Pick. So stay tuned for more details on that. Should be up and running next week. Yeah, there you go. It's Saturday. It's the summer. It's the winter solstice, the 21st of December. Days will be getting longer. Here we go. So yeah, let's talk a little college football, shall we? But before we get to it, if you guys would be so kind and smash that like button for me, you know I appreciate each and every one of your efforts. Of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do take a minute and do that. And if you're looking for my very best bets, make sure you check out the premium plays in the description of today's video. So first of all, we'll talk about yesterday's game. We did have Notre Dame laying the 7.5, and they ended up covering that one. I'm gonna still say quite easily the score was not indicative of how much they dominated this game. My premium play in that game was the over. Notre Dame just about did their job, but Indiana did not do their job at all, as we did not get home with the over. So yeah, we'll take that, and we're going to take a look at another playoff game today, as the Tennessee Volunteers head up to Columbus, Ohio, to take on the Ohio State University. Tennessee 7.5-point underdogs in this one. You know, we hear a lot about the Buckeyes' #1 scoring defense, but hold up a second. You know, Tennessee played in a pretty tough conference there in the SEC, and they are the nation's 4th best scoring defense. And the Volunteers also have a guy you don't hear a lot about, probably the best running back east of the Rocky Mountains, and that's Dylan Sampson. He finished the season with 1,485 yards rushing, 5.4 yards per carry, and he hit 100 yards in 10 of his 12 games that he played this season. The 2 times he didn't, he put up 92 against a pretty stout Oklahoma defense, and he went for 77, basically one half against UTEP in a game that was decided pretty early. So that means he put up 100 yards against a trio of pretty good defenses in Georgia, Alabama, and Kentucky. They all have great run defenses, and while the Buckeyes do have another great run defense, when you look at their numbers, you know what? They've had a few issues limiting opposing running backs, especially the good ones, in their 2 losses this season. Oregon back James Jordan carried the ball 23 times for 15 yards. That's a 5-yard pop. And in the Michigan game, Kayla Mullings turned out 116 yards on 32 carries. Not a great average, but it means they're in there banging, picking up 4.5 yards per carry, and keeping the chains moving. Ohio State's offensive line has some injury problems. Had season-ending injuries to center Seth McLaughlin and left tackle Josh Simmons, arguably the 2 most important spots on the offensive line, the left tackle and the center. In Tennessee, they have a hella defensive front. They have the personnel to get after the quarterback or stuff the run. They give up just 99.6 yards rushing per game. And the Volunteers pass rush got home 29 times this season, and they rank 3rd in the SEC with 93 TFLs. Volunteers, as far as their offensive weapons, they've got a ton, and they have some good receivers. They have 5 receivers on this team with at least 20 catches, including Dante Thornton, who averages 25.9 yards per catch, and Brew McCoy, who's picked up 35 receptions. I know there's going to be some weather. It's going to be cold up there in Columbus, but you know what? 7.5 is just too many. I'm not sure any team in America right now is 7.5 points better than Tennessee. And in fact, I'm going to bet on it. Give me the Tennessee Volunteers, or let that dog howl, plus 7.5 versus Ohio State. And at the end of that one, you guys can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, guys, don't forget to drop your plays in the comment section. I know there'll be some opinions on this one. Are you tailing? Are you fading? What do you got cooked up for your own? You got a couple of NFL games, got 3 college football games, and you got a couple of FCS games. Montana State is in action again. So I know there's got to be some plays out there. Let me know what you guys are on, all right? And congratulations to Bronco Devil, who dropped his play in the comment section yesterday. Had Love over, I believe, 87.5 yards. Always nice to win those bets with 4 minutes gone in the game, as Love busted a 98-yarder. It's a beautiful thing. Congratulations there, Mr. Devil. All right, you guys have a terrific day. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hopefully, maybe you got some Maybe you got some extra vacation days this week, but whatever you got cooking, have some fun, go out there and make some money. All right. We'll take a look at this Tennessee-Ohio State game, and win, lose, or draw, you know the drill. I'll be back tomorrow to talk all about it. Take care, and we'll see you then.